Hey guys, I'm Kristen, and it has been a little while since I've done a video. I've been talking about Ibogaine for the last couple of years, a lot online, but I've only done a couple of videos. So I wanted to do a follow-up video to talk about kind of our long-term experience with the effects of Ibogaine in my family. So my daughter, who was addicted to methamphetamine, she is 23 years old now. She did Ibogaine 3 years ago, and she is still clean. Uh, she's doing a great job. She's killing life. She's a great mom. She has a 3.5-year-old daughter, and she's doing fabulously. However, long about when she was coming up on her 3 years, she began to crave again, and it became a thing. It became difficult for her. So we decided as a family that we were going to make another Ibogaine dose happen. And of course, this is expensive. We're not super wealthy people, and we drive very old vehicles and, have to save up for stuff like this. So it is a big investment, but it's also extremely important to us that our daughter stay clean. And we had spent so much money on things that didn't work that we're fine with spending money on things that we know work. So she did Ibogaine just recently now, a couple of months ago, and came out of it wonderfully and was able to jump right back into her life. And so we're very pleased that we made that decision. As far as me, I did Ibogaine for PTSD a couple of years ago now, and probably 2.5 years ago. And I'm still doing very well, although some of my symptoms have been kind of returning a little bit. Nothing heinous, nothing that keeps me from doing my job or my daily life. However, I have noticed some of the symptoms, the psychological symptoms, have come back. So I'm considering whether or not I want to do Ibogaine again for my PTSD. It's somewhat less important than my daughter having her redose for staying clean off of drugs, but it's something that I might do for my own quality of life. What I want to make very clear is that Ibogaine absolutely was a lifesaver for our family. I am convinced, as is my daughter, that she's alive today solely because we did Ibogaine for her. However, Ibogaine is not a magic wand. It is not something that just makes everything go away or makes it like the addiction never happened. You still have to do your supports, you still have to do treatment, you still have to do your meetings and go see your therapist and do all the things and use all the tools to stay clean. Also, with me with PTSD, I still see my therapist and I still maintain my kind of emotional and mental hygiene that I have to be aware of at all times. So if you or your family are considering Ibogaine for a loved one or for yourself, I think it's a very worthwhile thing to do. It's definitely, in my opinion, worth the money. However, I want to just make it very clear that it's something that you may have to redo periodically throughout your life in order to maintain the desired effects. Okay, so just be aware of that. A lot of people, they kind of think, oh, I'm going to send my kid to Mexico and they're going to get clean and then they'll come back home and they'll be fine. Yes, but you have to be diligent and you have to also be aware that the addict, if the person, has been using street drugs such as heroin, methamphetamine, if they're addicted to opiates, anything that's heavy like that, they're going to take some time to relearn how to do life. So when they come back from their Ibogaine trip, they're still going to need a whole lot of support. They're going to need a lot of patience and a lot of time spent helping them relearn their skills and relearn how to manage themselves and to kind of let their brain regroup and heal itself. Again, Ibogaine was wonderful for me. I would recommend it to anyone. And I really hope that if you're looking at that option, that you have as great an experience as my family has had with Ibogaine therapy. Thanks a lot. Lovely to see you again. may or may not make some more videos, depending. I've been writing a lot about Ibogaine lately online, and so maybe I'll make this a regular channel. Maybe we'll talk about going forward in the different centers and the different places that you can get Ibogaine. Let me know if you're interested. If you're interested, I would love to make more videos. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye.